Good morning, Soul Tribe. Michelle with Sacred Spiritual Healer with your morning message for the next 5 days. I know I haven't been on here for it feels forever, but Spirit needed me to do my own healing and take time out, as I'm hoping all of you have done a lot of soul searching and reflecting and healing of your own on this ascension. This reading is not anything to do with, a certain virus in the air or things going on in the universe. This reading is a message from Spirit to you, the collective, the soul tribe that subscribed to this channel. So focus also your healing and meditation. I hope you've taken time every morning, still continue on this journey, and to center and balance your third eye. That's why the purple candle, although I couldn't get it lit, so I lit the candle beside it. But I also dropped I was directed, I should say, or shown to drop my feather 3 times, and on the 3rd time it inverted. So when I dropped it the 3 times, it fell this way. Usually I just, use it to bring the sage smoke over all the cards and healing. But when Spirit wanted me to drop it 3 times, the 3rd time it reversed. So the energy with that was that things may seem like they're reversed, but know that they are, it's an illusion. Things that are going on that seem reversed are not real in the sense of your reality. They are perhaps someone else's made up reality. Things reversed, reminded me of Alice in Wonderland with the looking glass, or our own mirrors, right? When we look in a mirror, the energy you see in the mirror is reversed. The reflection, rather, is reversed. So what energy, Spirit, do you have for the collective with this animal totem cards? What overall energy, and this reading's going to be for 5 days. I may be on sooner than that, but this particular reading is for you for the next 5 days. And I did this morning also get that, there are still a lot of storms. Remember back in October we had that several readings saying that it was going to get turbulent, right? Back in October we had the readings that said the current was going to be turbulent and the winds were changing. And boy have they, right? Boy have they. And we knew then that a lot of us may or may not be losing loved ones, especially our partners or twin flames, etc. And many probably have. My sympathies and my thoughts and prayers for you. So your overall energy right now. Oops, I have 3. My bad. Okay, so overall energy. Spirit wants to look at the dragonfly. And it's number 16. Breaks to a number 7, which is a divine number. Dragonfly, like the butterfly, goes through a transformation in it as well. It's a joyful, magical little creature. It's saying, read between the lines and see what your perception of reality is with a calm mind, and not to get sucked into drama of those around us. Cut out remember we were cutting out things that no longer serve us, things that cause low vibration, negativity, and continue to do so. Dragonfly. And here we have the 2. And the number 6 card would be the turtle, protecting oneself, their shell. And this is the turtle is very peaceful, quiet, grounded, but yet adventurous. They aren't afraid to stray away from, they don't just stay in packs, right? They may lay their eggs in all one area with other turtles, but they are not afraid individually to wander off and explore things and be an adventurous. And that's what Spirit wants you to do right now, as well as be adventurous in your own growth. And don't be afraid to be alone, and don't be sucked into the drama that, that this is a forced isolation right now. Realize that this is a gift for you to take time within yourself, because if you're with your spirit guide, you're with yourself and you love yourself, then you should be comfortable in your own skin, but more so you should be comfortable being alone with just you, your spirit guides, maybe your pets as well. Probably about a week and a half ago, I had a huge turtle come into my garage. My garage door hasn't been open it was probably at least a week that it had been opened when I mowed the lawn. And one day I come out and here in my garage is this huge turtle. I mean, it was huge. And I do have water, as I've mentioned many times, around me. But why it got, or how even it got into my garage, I don't know. I did save him. He was alive. Poured water on him, took him over by the waterway so he could get back on his journey, on his adventure. But he was all alone. He wasn't, with a group of them. And many times we see turtles off by themselves. So be the turtle, be the adventurous, and not be afraid. And know that the shell or the protection you have is your spirit guides. And they are always with you, protecting you on your journey. The elk. Number 7 as well. This is a father figure, a crown, a king. This when I get the elk card, it's a very earthy energy, very majestic, right? But this reminds me of a crown, because that elk he's this size of a elk as well, with that headdress on. He holds his head high with pride because he's lived that long. He's the leader of his pack, because they do travel in packs. The father is also the leader, right? The grounded individual, regardless of gender. It's the grounded leader in the family pack. Very resilient, headstrong, but not in a negative way. Headstrong with strength and knowledge. And very supportive of the rest of the pack, and protective as well. So this energy is the elk in your life, the partner perhaps in your life, or this could resemble you if energies are like the feather flipped, right? You can flip these energies. So maybe you are the turtle, or perhaps you are the elk and your partner is the turtle. But either way, a beautiful energy. So this morning we're going to be looking at 5 days worth for yourself, the reader, the viewer, the one watching this, and then 5 days of messages, or 5 cards for messages from your partner. So this isn't your partner's energy. This is messages from your partner to you regarding your next 5 days. And this is looking forward to the future, because we don't need to look to the past. Spirit says, remember, you're not going to the past. We're not going back. It's time to look forward to the future and be in the now, be in the moment of what's going on in your life currently, and welcome it with open arms and embrace this time you have. Four more. waxing moon phase that we're in right now. It brings positivity, brings positive energy into our lives, positive happenings, things to come, which I'm sure we're all welcoming, right? Five messages, please, Spirit, from their person to the collective, the viewer. What messages does their partners have for them in the cards? Bring forth the messages from their person. Two more, please. So let's look at this. We have number 6 of Cups. Equal balance. Moving forward, moving on with your partner. Filling your own cup of self-love. Shining and reflecting that happiness, the sunshine, shining your light within you for others to share that love within your heart. Perhaps it's passion for your soul purpose, or just the energy and light within you, but helping others, especially in this time. Many of our neighborhoods, right, have all come together to help one another. And the cool thing with sunflowers here is, remember, the sunflower it's that bright yellow, right, with the brown center. But if the sun isn't shining, or if someone takes them and grows them indoors, then they will actually turn the faces of each other to each other, facing the other to give it its own reflection of that light that they hold. The yellowness, it represents the sun, and so by doing so, they keep each other vibrant and alive, because they reflect light off of the petals and shine it towards each other. So you can even turn them facing away from each other, and the next morning you'll come in and the plant itself would turn around facing one another. So Spirit, this is Spirit's message for you over this next 5 days. Perhaps this is today, tomorrow, but knowing that you've already filled your own cup of self-love and healing, gone within and healed your inner child, shine your light and help others to shine their light, to heal others as well. And you can do that through your meditation, even not only throughout your day, just by being, doing the right thing, being a happy, friendly person, but also with intent during your meditation to imagine a light within yourself shining and towards whatever target you're trying to help heal, or towards the object or person that you're trying to help raise their vibration and send them positive vibrations or happiness, for lack of better words. The Fool card here is that leap of faith, taking the leap of faith forward. Maybe before you were treading water, but now you're ready to take that leap of faith forward. Here they're on a log in the water, surrounded by the lotus petals, which lotus petals always represent love. They're wide open, right? And so just as I'm pointing or drawn to this feather here, or similar to the way I was drawn to the feather to drop it 3 times, this feather is coming as a message to this crow, or to you, the listener, to take the leap of faith forward regarding your passions, the partner that you have, the love of your life, the position or maybe a dream that you wanted to fulfill. But to take that leap of faith forward, and Spirit's sending you messages, and this would be, since we're doing 5 days, 5 cards, this is probably today or tomorrow, and this would be tomorrow or the next day, depending on when you, let me clarify, it's 5 days from when you hear this message. Thank you, Spirit. Number 9 of Swords. That's a near ending, right? Number 10 is the ending, and 9 is near ending. And here this crow is in his nest sitting, but knowing that others are listening to everything they do or say. Others are around them, perhaps are bickering, but he's minding his own business, staying off to himself, cutting out things that no longer serve him, and just nesting, working on his home front. Not paying attention, and that's what Spirit's guidance here is, to not focus or pay attention to the gossip around you or the bickering around you, especially with the media that has just so much low vibrational messages on it, to delete your Facebook or stay off Facebook and stay off Twitter, the ones that are always, it's just all drawn negativity. They don't, because their search or algorithm on their computer, they want clicks, right? It's kind of like clickbait. It's where, you know, the low vibrational stuff, the horror stories per se, draw more attention, so that's all they post anymore, to get people sucked into that, and then it lowers your vibration. So stay off those channels. Spirit saying to just listen to yourself and to your intuition as well. So by Tuesday, this is the Knight of Cups. You're moving forward with yourself, that self-confidence, self-reassurance, self-love, caring for yourself and those around you. The cup here, they're moving forward on this white knight, and so this isn't necessarily about them fulfilling their own cup of self-love or your self-love. This is because you've already filled your cup right here. See, you already had that. And so now you're taking your cup, what's overflown, and moving forward to offer that to your partner or to give love to others. And by day 5 isn't ending to allowing anyone to stab you in the back, to harm you. You are protected from Spirit. Number 10, an ending, right? The closing out of that cycle, the closing out of the things that are going to harm you, that could cause you pain. And those, just know, as this crow is looking to the past, right? So perhaps this day is just reminiscing about that past pain or past hurt, but knowing that the future holds for you is without pain, without all this backstabbing, because this here card represents an ending to that, and an ending to looking back to the past. During this retrograde too, the Venus retrograde, is a lot of times you're probably getting a lot of memories of past love or past pain, things that have occurred in your life. But those are, those past things that you think about, the past hurts, the past stabbing of you in the back, or pain that you've experienced throughout your lifetime, whether it be with love or other, even career. But know that that's an ending, and the cobwebs have grown over that, and it's time to clean house and surrender those thoughts. Say thank you for the retrograde, for reminding me of what I've gone through, and I release it, and I don't need those memories anymore. I don't need to think about the pain that it caused, to just know that you've grown from it and move forward. Clarify, please, Spirit, the cards on the top row for the collective. Clarify these cards for the collective. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, so the Six of Cups. Knowing that Chief of Blades here is reminding you that you are protected and you are strong. You're a strong person. You can protect yourself, but not to be guarded, to allow, now that you've filled yourself with love, regain that trust of others, regain trust in yourself, trust your intuition, trust your partner, and to lower the defensive energy around you so your partner can come in and know that you're protected by spirit. So you don't need to be as defensive regarding your partnerships. With the Fool card and moving forward, that taking the leap of faith forward, and this here is, it's a 2, it's about the partnership, but he's moving forward on his journey, and this is reminding you, clarification, that take the leap of faith forward to move forward in your journey, in your soul purpose, in what you came here to succeed at. And here regarding this is the defiance, the energy around you, number 9, and this is a number 9, a near ending, right? That we are coming to an end of having to be defensive and on guard around things around us attacking us, whether they be just energetically, or physically. But a number 9 is near completion, and to move forward and know that there is friendly moving forward ahead. It's to your soul tribe, to those that care about you. My nose started running. Or 5 shaman. 5 is all about change, making the change. And here you have the shaman, the healer. But regarding these two here, a change in direction, a change in things occurring, change from dark to light. But it's regarding this partnership. And the Knight of Cups, as you moving forward, because you filled yourself cup with self-love and it's overflowing, and you have that extra now to offer your partner, the one you love, the one you're thinking about. And Thunderbird, number 9, again, no, Thunderbird is, this was a 10, and it's about the ending, and reassuring you here is having the faith to move forward. The Thunderbird story was that it was a great Thunderbird, bigger than an eagle. It was a Thunderbird, right? A giant bird, goddess energy that didn't have faith in himself or so then he was limited and he couldn't fly anymore because he didn't believe in himself. So this is an ending to that, an ending to the pain and sorrow that was caused because of perhaps not believing in yourself. And here we have an 8, smoke signal. Spirit is again sending you signs and synchronicities, symbols. Remember here I said the feather is the signs that Spirit's sending you to take that leap of faith forward. And again, you're reminded at the end of this 5 days, smoke signals. Spirit has been sending you signals, signs, synchronicities with numbers, names, things on billboards, perhaps things around your environment, songs coming to you. Remember that 4 is also an equal, or 8 is an equal number, balanced number, and that you and your partner are balanced energy now. You've both come in alignment, and Spirit is sending you the signal or the sign saying it's time to move forward because you're both aligned with the same energy. All right, harvest is an end again to the what you've planted. It's time to bring forth what you've been working on all this time. You've been, when you plant a garden and it's time to harvest it, right? You cut everything down, bring it in and get it ready. Let's turn the soil over for new to come in. And that's what we said with the ending, right? Allow that new to come in. And that's what the harvest card is about, is you allowing your person, your partner, to come in because you have succeeded. You filled your cup with self-love. You've healed that inner child. We're still working on it. It's always a continued working on ourselves, right? So, but here the message that Spirit or your partner wants to send to you is that you are the queen, their Queen of Cups. They know that you they recognize, and energetically they hear you telepathically. They astral travel to you, you astral travel to them, and perhaps during dream state or energetically. They know that you are their Queen of Cups, that you filled your cup with your self-love and you're shining brightly, and they see that in you and they are proud of you, and they hold love and passion above over for you. And perhaps it's an emotional connection as well with all the water here. Cups are about emotion as well as love. Here we have the 8 of Wands. The communication's been coming in. The words have been music to their ears. Again, we have the sunflowers that just are shining brightly. And they see, that's how they see you. That Spirit's been communicating to them that of who you are to them. That you are the one that shines the light, that has been guiding them through their difficult times energetically in other dimensions as well as here in this dimension, and they want to come forward. Here with the Ace of Cups coming forward with that cup that they have fulfilled their own self-love as well, that they have their cup and it's overflowing with love and passion for you, for their soul purpose. This is about partnership, not just love. So some of you may be meeting someone that it's not necessarily a romantic partnership, but it's your partner for your soul purpose. Some of you will be meeting, the one you're going to spend the rest of your life with. But this partnership, Ace of Cups, is about the passion you have to shine your light, to be in soul purpose, your mission that you came here to do. So go soul searching and know what is that, what is your mission, what is your soul purpose that you feel drawn to start something new, right? A lot of passion around this with all these lotus flowers, and the sun is shining brightly, blessing you, and your partner knows that this is the message they want to give to you, that they know that you are the one that they're holding their cup of love for, and that you are a gift from Spirit. Number 10, an end to the old way, but more so, this is a 10 of coins, 10 of cups. 10 of coins is like wish fulfillment, right? And so regardless to the things that they know are watching others, there's like a snake behind this window, but they're on the other side of that window. So nothing can hurt you, nothing can stop this connection. For this is divinely planned. Constructed, I was going to say. Ace of Swords, again, a new beginning with truth, with passion. Here you have the rose, the flower, but sword upright, as it says and confirms that this is true. This is your message from your partner, that not only are you their wish fulfillment, but you are their compass, their true compass. You are the one that they know keeps them to the true north. Soul purpose is true north. North node is your soul purpose. Clarify these cards' messages from their person. about partnership number 2. I think we got more than a few. 2, the Queen of Cups. They know that you are their partner, and they're ready to travel to you or accept that you are traveling to them, but you are mirroring one another. You're both going, you're energetically, you're both at the same alignment. Again, they want you to know the message they're sending you here is that they have received the message from Spirit that it is time to move forward. That which was a message, music to their ears about moving forward to you, because it has certainly been a long wait for them as well. And a death to the old way, number 3, which breaks to a 4, which is being protected. But death is the death of the soul, death of the old that is no longer needed. And coming in is that rebirth of things to come, just like your harvest card was there. And this here with the corn maiden is a lot like the harvest card. That the harvest card was you were know that the old things came to an end and it was time to plant the new crops. And this is clarifying. Spirit gave them the message, and they want you to know they've received the message that the old crops are dead and gone. That old way was gone, and it's time to move forward and plant new things together. Another number 2. So you have 2 here, 2 here. And the Ace of Cups, that new beginning and honor. 4 is very balanced. It's like 4 legs of the table. 4 is about spiritually protected as well. But that this partnership brings is their honor. They want you to know that they're honored to come forth as your partner for this soul purpose and mission. The Lovers, about wish fulfillment, number 10 of coins. Again, see the passion there is they want to be in your mission with you, that soul purpose. And with the Lovers card, 6 is also an equal number. Balanced. Your partnership is not only about love and passion, but this is also a way of your, perhaps a new job, a new, your mission, your soul purpose is there's a new business that you'll be starting in this partnership perhaps. And that's taken, he wants to know, he has taken the leap of faith forward as the Fool card and is encouraging you with your Fool card. Spirit's telling you to take the leap of faith forward. And they're saying take that leap of faith forward because they have taken that leap of faith forward and are celebrating this new beginning because you are their true north, the sword of truth. And Chief of Pipes is that the chief is always protective over their tribe. And so here they want you to know that the partnership is protected from Spirit, but that they too will protect you in this journey. Your ancestors' message. No, too many. Message from the ancestors to the collective. What do the ancestors want to say? One more. Long snows, moon. Contemplation, messages, deliberation. Number 9 near ending, right? And these geese are moving forward, but for this, I'm getting that your spirits, your guides, your ancestors want you to know they're giving you signs and synchronicities. They've been sending you messages. For some of you where it's very large birds or other birds, messaging you, letting you know to stop contemplating regarding moving forward. Make a deliberate effort to move forward toward your soul purpose in your journey. And your ancestors are also number 3, body, mind, and soul. It's time to stop hibernating with these bears. Bears come out of the hibernation hungry to move forward, hungry to, right, go eat fish or something, but they come out of hibernation, and this is the message from your ancestors. It's time for you to stop hibernating, to follow your dreams of creativity and with cooperation, but recuperation. You've already recuperated during this time of rest that we've all been under. I feel like it was not a forced, but definitely a national or world, really international hibernation. And didn't we all receive so many messages with hibernation in December, right? November, December, we all kept getting the message about hibernate, tower card after tower card. I remember saying in November time frame, I was so tired of towers that I didn't want to see any more tower cards. And now I feel like I don't want to see any more hibernation cards. So, and Spirit is, and our ancestors are reminding us that no, our recuperation time is over. It's time to fulfill your dreams with creativity and to move forward. Advice from Spirit. All right, they don't usually go off the table. So we have here number 6, Saturn, truth. And just the advice from Spirit is to search for truth, look for truth, read between the lines, knowing that there is a lot of, I hate to say the word propaganda, there's a lot of false narratives. So see through the illusion, see through the deceit. Be sure and open your third eye so the veil is lifted, the veil is removed, so you can see clearly things that are being laid before you. And Venus, which is in retrograde right now, but no, Spirit says about this is about love, for you are protected, and it's a stable connection, this partnership coming into you this coming week ahead. And remember, whenever we say that the love is coming in, a lot of times this is just energetically first before it's in the 3D in your reality here. So know that for some of you. This is advice from Spirit. If you have a question you can email me, and I don't think my PayPal's working yet. For whatever reason, it's messed up. But if you have a question you want to email me, I'll be happy to answer it or pull a couple cards for you until that PayPal is fixed. I think it was just Spirit's way of telling me I needed to take a break from doing readings, take a break from all this, and reflect on my own growth. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Thank you. I am taking that because I was drawn to it when it was on the bottom earlier, but I didn't pull it from the bottom, so. Alright, so what do we have? We have Here, the number 2 is the Andrian cross. This is look in all directions of our growth, right? Be thankful for everything regarding, things that come at us from all directions. I feel like this is really about being, first of all, giving thanks to spirit or to whatever your belief system is, but to the energies or the spirit of the east and of the water, or of the air, the south of the fire, the west and of the water, the north of the earth, but giving thanks to all those different energies of the things that have, you have, first of all, that you've experienced and that we're going through, and what part they've played in your success or in your growth. The Andrian cross to me is also the portal of ascension that you're going through, because while we go through all these different trials and tribulations, I always say, right, the trials or tribulations are a lot like, what do you call it when you're at college? Initiation. Thank you, Spirit. When we're going through initiations of your growth and your ascension, it comes time to go through that next gate. And in order to go through that next gate or that next portal, you are tested. You're going through an initiation from spirit to say, have you really grown? Do you really, are you sure you're ready to go to the next level of your belief? And then you pass or you don't, and then you get more tests. But eventually, after you've passed the test that's given to you, and sometimes I found over mine is that sometimes it might just be in a dream or visions, and what decision you made during that dream state, or a thought, or somebody you ran into at a store. Were you kind or were you hateful? Did you, if you got frustrated in traffic and ended up cussing, and then maybe that was your test of tolerance, or being compassionate to someone less fortunate, or being compassionate to someone of a different race, creed, size, whatever the case is. But these are all tests that we go throughout our life, and it shows whether we're ready to move forward in our ascension. And that is the portal with the Andrian cross. Is at this time, Spirit saying to be grateful in all directions for the growth, for these tests, for those tower moments is really what those are. If you want to tie it to the tarot cards, then it would be the tower moments that come to us, and to be grateful because they helped us learn lessons on our ascension. And number 4, again with the balance and protection, beauty way. You're here again with the dragonfly, and the dragonfly is a lot like the butterfly, about the way it's just so beautiful, right? It's just a tiny little creature, and how does it ever just flutter about? Is just the design in itself is miraculous, but through its change and how it changes and metamorphoses, know that you are coming up out of such a beautiful flower, and rising above it all in a beautiful way. And so trust that you are a beautiful soul, and that you are rising above it. Number 7 is the child. This reminds me of the inner child within all of us. And a bit of nostalgia. If you look at her, it reminds you of like she's a little bit Indian, a little bit cowboy look, right? But it reminds you of the inner child in that nostalgia, to continue to be innocent like a child, and to heal the things from your childhood, things that have gone against you, people that have hurt you, to forgive them, because that's your healing. It doesn't help them heal, it helps you heal by forgiving others and being of a loving heart. And I feel like that's the energy with this card right now, is for you to be like that child and to be forgiving to others, and to forgive yourself as well for things that perhaps you weren't. We've all made mistakes in our life. Perhaps we weren't the nicest person, or perhaps you've done something wrong, but know that everybody changes, metamorphosizes, and that through your tests and things that occurred, that there's healing and change. So to go within and heal that inner child, that part of you, and be nostalgic and love yourself. I also feel like I'm going to pull one from this card. I don't know where we're at time. Still using my cell phone because the computer sound was awful. Angel of pleasure. Take pleasure in the things that you do. And God of conflict resolution. There's always a resolution that doesn't require conflict, first of all. You are being encouraged to walk away, from a current conflict. Absolutely. Things that, we don't have to argue about things. Other people are entitled to their opinion. It doesn't affect you, right? It doesn't change how the person that you are, if you just say, allow that person their opinion and you walk away. Is no point in arguing or trying to convince someone else to think the way you think, that perhaps they're not awakened yet and you are, and I'll just send them positive energy that they will be awakened, and leave it at that without causing you to have the conflict, because that only lowers your vibration. All right, so I hope you have a very blessed 5 days. Again, I may be on here depending on Spirit's calling. Have a blessed day. Namaste.